welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna do a get ready with me using all Black-owned beauty products. So if you're interested in learning about the products, seeing how amazing they perform, then just keep watching.
Yeah, she's crazy, but her crazy's beautiful to me.
All right, guys, so we're gonna start by just putting our hair back. We're just gonna use a bunch of Black-owned beauty products. I don't have a lot of diversity in terms of brands. I still have some other companies that I'm wanting to purchase products from. So I'm actually waiting on orders from Grwm Beauty, Mented Cosmetics. I think it's Black Opal Beauty, but there's a couple that I've researched that look really beautiful that I want to try. But I thought, you know what? I'm inspired today. Why not just go for it with what I have? So I'm going to be taking you through everything as I'm applying the products. But just to give you an idea, I have some Juvia's Place, obviously our girl Fenty, obviously Mama Pat McGrath, and I also have some Beauty Bakery stuff that I had actually never tried, and it's really, really good. I'm going to go in now with my primer. I don't have anything that's Black-owned for a primer, so I'm going to go in with the one that I've been loving the most lately, and it's the e.l.f. Matte Oil Control Primer. This stuff is good. Okay, moving on. So I think that I was just talking about this in my recent foundation tag video, which, by the way, thank you so much for watching that and going and checking out my friends' channels as well. I feel like people really liked that. So I'm actually working on a couple more tag videos, but I was raving about this Juvia's Place foundation. It is just amazing. Now, there's a couple reasons why I'm just so impressed by it. And the first one is I hate full coverage foundations. I feel like they're just so thick. I don't really need all the coverage, but, and they just feel heavy on my skin. And so I was raving about this Juvia's Place foundation because it, feels really light on the skin. Although it's full coverage, if I go in with a wet sponge after, I can get it to shear down a little bit. But it just, like, not only does it not move, but it is just beautiful on the skin. It looks just like skin. It's pretty much flawless all day, you guys. I mean, I have tested it quite a bit this summer. And I'm, like I said, I'm here in Texas. It's humid, and it just does so well in humidity. It looks beautiful. I mean, I think like the very first time I wore this, I just couldn't believe it. It had been like 8 or 10 hours, and I still hadn't even blotted, which is like crazy, like unheard of, because I'm just so oily during the summer, especially in the T-zone, but this had literally not moved. I've been wearing like my glasses a lot. I haven't really been doing my contacts very much or whatever. So that's another thing I noticed, like for all the girls that wear glasses, is literally I had no marks on my nose from my glasses where the foundation had rubbed off. And so that's amazing. And again, as you guys know, just not only to give it a skin-like appearance, but to make sure that I can shear this out a little bit, I like to go in with a wet sponge, so that's what I'm doing now. Okay, for powder, I'm going to go in with the Beauty Bakery baking powder, like I said. This stuff is really, really beautiful. I think I was testing a really nasty foundation that just didn't work out for me. And as I was testing it, I was like, guys, what do I do? What do I do? And so I started applying this with a wet sponge all over my face, and it was like visibly, instantly, it just blurred out my face and helped the foundation look a lot better. Either way, the foundation was kind of a flop, but the powder is beautiful. Okay, so then now we are going to go in with a concealer. These two concealers are new to me. They just arrived, so I'm not really sure which color is going to be better. I have the Juvia's Place Magic Concealer in shade number 19. And then I also picked up the Beauty Bakery Insta Bake Concealer. And this one is in the shade I Choose Me, but, you know, choose like C-H-E-W-S. I I love all the names that she picked out. Her packaging is so cute. Everything's just adorable. And so this one's number 14. I choose me. So let me just quickly swatch these to see which one will be better. I always go in with a concealer that's, you know, like I said, 1 or 2 shades lighter, just to make sure I can brighten up my under eye. I think the Juvia's Place is actually gonna look better. I think I picked up too light of a shade with the Beauty Bakery, but I'll go back and get another shade and I'll let you guys know how that works. Okay. Honestly, even this one's a little light for me. We'll bronze it up, but it should be fine. I think more than anything, I just want to know how it performs. And spoiler alert, I've heard many, many good reviews, so I'm sure it's wonderful. The formula is so beautiful, though. It almost feels like it's setting really fast. I can tell you that it feels just like skin, though. Ooh. It's light. Light feeling, not the color. Feels just like skin. And the color's throwing me off a little bit, but I feel like it is full coverage concealer as well, which is amazing because it feels so light on the skin. I mean, it honestly feels like nothing, but it is definitely covering everything up. Okay, for an under eye powder, I don't have anything that is black owned, and we're already having issues with our under eye because of the light concealer, so I'm gonna, duh. It's my Pat McGrath under eye setting powder. The only one that I use lately, actually. So Mama Pat, yes, she's part of this video. Duh. Okay, this is in the shade medium, so I'm hoping this will give it a little bit of color back into the face, which it absolutely did. So that's great. I know it looks crazy on camera, you guys, but we'll fix it. Don't you worry about a thing. We'll fix it. Okay, next, I think I want to contour a little bit today, and I don't think it would hurt since my face is a little light. But I'm going to go in with my Fenty Matchstix in the color Mocha. I feel like this is for people that are lighter complected, for people that are medium, light to medium, medium tan, kind of a universal contour shade. I hear a lot of people talk about this shade, so I know it works with a lot of complexions. I love it. I mean, honestly, I love all of her products. I feel like the only one that I felt like I found something better at the time was the cream blushes with the Tower 28 comparison, but honestly, they're just, Fenty can do no wrong in my eyes. She's just good, you guys. So, I kind of just wanted to talk to you guys about what's been going on the last couple weeks. As you know, we launched the channel. I always say we because I feel like it's such a collective effort between just my family and I. You know, this is something that's so uncharted for me. And it's just new. So I really rely heavily on them and their opinions. As a whole, I feel like everybody's so supportive. So for those of you that don't know me, I have 3 boys and I'm married. Actually married my high school sweetheart. And I think over the years, like, first of all, nobody's perfect, of course. But over the years, like, my husband has just, like, supported everything that I do. You know, he's been my biggest cheerleader in everything, just in life, school, with my career. Really, the only reason why I sit where I sit today with my career is because of him and his constant support and, you know, making sure that things were taken care of at home so that I could pursue my career the way that I did. So I just think that because that's what my kids have seen growing up, that, you know, when I ask for help or when I'm going into something new, you know, or a new wild obsession that I have, my kid's first instinct is to always jump on board and just help me, just, you know, with ideas. Andrew, my sweet Andrew, he's 14. He helps me with the editing a little bit, which I have to say I'm very proud. I did start to learn how to edit. I do all of my cuts now, and he helps me with the more techie stuff, you know, like when you see the slide-in screens and stuff like that. But I'm really enjoying the creative process in regards to editing. And so, but even with those things, like he'll sit there and he's so patient and he helps me, and I don't know, it's been really nice. So I think I said this in a post. I don't really know what success looks like in the first 30 days for a YouTuber. I feel that for me, just the fact that I've already met so many amazing friends on YouTube that are supportive as well. And the fact that I can use this as my creative outlet feels like success to me. I have to tell you that the reason why I decided to start YouTube was, well, there was a couple reasons. One, skincare, beauty, it's always kind of been, well, I would say makeup more has always been a passion for me, but my mom passed away. She passed away in August of last year, so we're kind of coming up on her anniversary. And I've never really lost anybody that was that close. I think like the only person that I can really relate to that in is my uncle who passed away, you know, a long time ago, that kind of helped raise us. But I had never experienced anything like that. And my mom, I'm sure to many of you, your mom's your best friend, but my mom was just my best friend. And I'm learning how to mourn. I have good times and I have bad times. I think in general, I was worried, my family was worried when that happened because everybody knew how close I was to my mom. And I will be very honest about the fact that I have struggled with depression and anxiety and things like that in the past. And so I was worried, you know, like what is going to happen to me when my mom leaves. I have my kids to look after and I have a family and, you know, and I can tell you that, first of all, just through God, things have been okay. Like, it is so extremely painful. But at the same time, like, I'm not depressed. I'm not anxious. I'm just mourning. And I'm working through grief and loss, not ever having been through anything like that. And so it's been really, really hard. But at the same time, I think I've been able to not only be around people that are feeling what I'm feeling, which just makes me feel understood and heard, but I found that this could be a really great way to get out all of that negative energy and a way, an emotional outlet, like a therapy. And I know it's only been 4 weeks, you guys, but like, I just feel like, oh my God, I've got a whole life ahead of me still. And that's a good feeling. I don't think I ever lost hope. I just like, for a while, didn't have anything to look forward to. And I have my family, my kids, and my sister, my nephews, my nieces, and I, you know, definitely want to live a healthy life for them, but it's really, really hard. So when I finally jumped into YouTube, going in with the Fenty cream bronzer in Macchiato, the cream one. When I finally decided to just go for it, I thought, you know what, this might help. And, you know, there was a lot of reasons. Like, I had been talking about it for a while. My mom always would, like, encourage me and say, when are you going to do it? When are you going to do it? I think you'd do awesome. And I just never did. You know, life got so busy and whatever. But it was like on a Saturday. My husband works Saturdays. And I think my little one, my 10-year-old, was gone at my sister's. And it was just my son and I, my 14-year-old Andrew and I. And we were just sitting around, and I think we were going to do like a marathon, a movie marathon of some sort. And we started talking about YouTube, and he was just like, are you ever gonna do it, Mom? Like, are you gonna do it? And I said, yeah, I'm gonna do it. Actually, if you help me, I will do it right now. Let's do it right now. And literally that same day, I ran into my room. I started getting ready, and I didn't even know what I was going to say. I hadn't even thought about the giveaway. I mean, nothing. I literally just turned on my iPhone and just started talking. And for a slight second, I was like, wait, slow down. Like, what are you doing? This is stupid. And the day that I posted was a Saturday, I think, when I announced that I was going to start a YouTube channel on Instagram. And I was shaking so bad, you guys. I did not want to post it because I knew that if I posted it, I kind of couldn't go back, or if I did, I'd just be made to look stupid, you know? But they were all kind of standing around me in the kitchen, and they're like, just do it, just do it, just do it. And I was like shaking so bad that I think somebody pushed the post button, and that was it. I can tell you that I'm very, very quickly getting addicted to this. There's been days, maybe even within the last week actually, where for whatever reason, you know, grief comes in waves, and it was a hard day or whatever. And I would just kind of come into my office, close the door, and just film. So I've actually filmed a lot more than you guys have seen or will ever see, but it's just a way for me to like really push all of my emotions, my rage, my grief, everything into something that is positive. And I'm really loving it. I went in with the cream Fenty bronzer in Rose Latte. This is my favorite shade. It's so beautiful. It's like a mauvey rose color, but it's so pretty. I'm excited. I'm excited about what will happen, what will come from it. I can tell you that even though I'm not ready to share all my hopes and dreams just yet, I do everything in life. Everything in life I do very intentionally. So I'm very, very excited about what the future could look like. And I kind of just leave that in God's hands, but that doesn't stop me from working towards the goals that I have. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. So I'm gonna go in with another light layer of this Beauty Bakery powder. I mean, already, guys, I just love how the complexion looks. So beautiful, so blurred. Some of it is the powder, but some of it is this foundation. This foundation is just amazing, guys, amazing. Okay, now we are going to go in with blush. We're gonna go in with some blush. I'm gonna use my Wayne Goss large brush here. Oh my God, you guys. I just discovered natural hair brushes like maybe a month or two ago. And again, Yadi goes big or she goes home. We kind of had to sample natural hair brushes from every company out there. So I've got a little collection going. These just launched. I think they're sold out maybe, but they're just beautiful. So I'm going to go in with the Serafina Juvia's Place blush. I believe Serafina is the shade. So there it is. Not sure if it's washed out. It's really, really pretty. I can tell you that I have to go really light because it is very pigmented. Just like their eyeshadows, but super, super pretty. Look at how gorgeous that looks. Okay, we're gonna speed it up a little bit here because my camera said the maximum time limit was breached, which is 30 minutes. Beauty takes time, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't just get it done just like that. Okay, for my highlighter, I'm going to go in with another Wayne Goss brush. This one, as you can see, is just tapered in a very different way. I don't own any other brushes that look like this. It's the medium one, so I think it's the perfect size for this highlighter. The highlighter I'm going in with is the Volume 3 Tribe Highlighter from Juvia's Place. It is gorgeous. A champagne color. It's usually the color that I go with any brand, but the other two highlighters were a little bit too gold or too deep for my skin tone, or my liking, I should say. But this one was perfect, so let's try it out. Beautiful sheen. I mean, honestly, that area where I've applied the in person, where the highlighter is being placed down. It almost looks wet. The chin. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of my MAC highlighter that's super, super subtle. I don't know why I thought it was gonna be super blinding. Probably because of how pigmented their other powder products are, but it's very subtle, but really pretty. And I don't feel like it shows texture at all. I like it. Put some blush on my chin, on my chinny chin chin, my forehead. I don't have a 5 head. And my sister does though. Anyway, she's prettier than I am though, for sure. Okay, that is gorgeous. I love the highlighter, I love the blush. I'm gonna do my brows really quick off camera and then I'll be right back. Okay, so brows are done. I think today was one of those days where they got a little out of control. But anyway, let's move on. So, okay, I'm gonna go in with my Fenty palette first, and this one's Come and Get It, but it's cumin, you know, because it's a little bit of a Moroccan themed palette. I love it, I love it. By this point, you guys saw that we actually started uploading, still just the regular twice a week, but for the videos, we're doing English and Spanish versions. Since it's a chit chat, get ready with me, I just kind of wanted to tell you what my thoughts behind that were. As I said, my mom passed away last year, and I would always just come to her with like my crazy dreams and what I wanted to do, and you know, she was my biggest cheerleader. And that did 2 things in my life. One is it just made me feel so confident. I always felt like I could conquer the world. I mean, pair that with the way that my husband's always treated me, I just feel like I can do anything. I can do anything. And, but aside from that, I feel like not only did she instill that confidence in me, she was my biggest cheerleader, and I always felt so supported by her, but now that she's gone, my husband and I, with my oldest son, we were laughing today because I was editing a video, and I'm laughing, and my husband's laughing at me for a different reason. And the reason I was laughing was because, you know, I'm sitting there and he's like, why are you smiling? Why are you laughing? And I said, dude, seriously, I'm like my biggest fan. I feel like by the time I'm done editing a video, I'm so proud of myself, and I think it has less to do with like the content, and I don't really focus on the mistakes I made because I'm still learning, but it's a lot of work and I'm just proud of myself. But, you know, I think that she just made me feel like I could do anything, and I think that that's what I was missing the most. I felt like, how am I going to get on in life without her? Like, I don't have anybody to go to pray with, to, you know, run to when I'm scared or when I need guidance. And I think that's what I'm learning also, and it sounds really cheesy to say, but like I'm just learning that, like, you know what, like have a little more confidence in yourself, like believe in yourself and trust your instinct, because like a big part of who I am is my mom. And so anyway, I did it in honor of my mom. She always pushed me, and she said, hey, I want to watch your YouTube channels. I would love to. I think they'd be great. And I never did it. And so now that I'm doing it, I'm just like, you know what? It makes so much sense to go like upload in Spanish, because I would have done it anyway, just so that my mom could watch it. Even if she was the only Spanish speaking person that watched it, I would record and edit videos so that she could be a part of my journey. So she's not here, and you know, regardless of what your beliefs are, where they go, whatever, I just feel like it's a really nice way to honor her and stay true to my roots. So yeah, that's why I did it, and I'm very, very happy that I did it. I feel like people have responded in a very positive way. Obviously, when this uploads, I won't even know what your reactions are, but I just think that, you know, everybody likes to be included. We want to be inclusive in our channel. We want to talk about all kinds of beauty anywhere in the world, and those are just my roots, and so I'm just happy to share that with everybody. So anyway, as you guys can see, I'm a very emotional person. It is who I am, what I do, whatever. No apologies there. Okay, I'm gonna continue to stick with the Fenty palette, and the next one that I'm going in with is, what the heck? Okay, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay, this one is called Saffron. It's got like a little berry hue to it. So, saffron. What do you guys use saffron for? I'm curious. Leave me some ideas down below. I'm telling you, like, quarantine has changed me. Not always for the better, because I do drink a lot more wine now, but in other ways where I'm experimenting with cooking. My sweet boy Andrew has started baking, and he's just really, really good at it. He makes the most amazing cookies. The oatmeal double chocolate chip cookies. They're freaking incredible. Double chocolate chip? I don't know. This color, I mean, this look is starting to look really, really pretty, really berry. I don't want to ignore my homegirl Juvia, so we're gonna bring her in. Let me see. What can we use? Ay, Dios mío. Sometimes color scares me. Okay, let's go in with this really beautiful soft brown shimmer. It's called Boron. It's really pretty. And I'm just gonna like start to work it in, and then we'll see what we come up with. It's muted. I'm going in a little cautious because I don't know. I don't know why I do that. I don't know why I get scared about color. Like, it's just makeup. But I do have to go out later, so I don't want to look like a flippin' mess either. But oh my god, look at how beautiful! It's beautiful! Look at that. Okay, the next color I'm going in with is this really beautiful, like, trichrome, dual chrome, whatever, multi-chrome color. It is called Sahara Stunna. And I'm just going to go in the inner corner. Oh my god, you guys, this is gorgeous. I've honestly never ever done this. Am I gonna ruin it? Let me see. I want to keep applying more color. I think I'm gonna go in and on the outer corner, I'm gonna deepen it up with a little bit of red. I'm gonna go in with Juvia's Place palette in the shade Koji. It's a really beautiful matte red. I mean, this thing is crazy, so we might look crazy when we're done. It's okay. It's just makeup. It's all right. But it's just to really deepen up that pinky reddish hue that we got going here on the outer corner. I think it looked beautiful with the gold. Okay, that is freaking stunning. Stunning, honey. Stunning. And it's just like the pigment, you guys, like the color payoff. I mean, this palette, the Juvia's Place palette, retails for $25. And I'm sorry, but it really does outperform in terms of pigment, color payoff. We don't have a ton of kick up, anything, which I've heard a lot of people say, like, well, there's a lot of fallout or powder kick up because that just means that the color is gonna be more pigmented. And, you know, maybe that's true. Like, I'm not a makeup expert, but what I can tell you is that this palette has pretty much zero kick up or like fallout, I should say, whatever you guys call that. But the color payoff is just incredible. Incredible. I'm gonna show you guys just so you guys know. And you know what? The Fenty palette is the same. There's no powder fallout. None. I mean, these girls, they know what they're doing. I'm just saying. Stop. Okay, next, the under the waterline. Let's do gold. Screw it. Let's do gold. I'm gonna go in really lightly in the bottom here just to kind of tie the look together. This one is Juvia. It's really beautiful gold right there. And we're just going to like pack it all along the waterline, or not the waterline, but right underneath down here. And packed on top of the saffron, it just creates like this really pretty shimmer, like orange, cause like red and yellow make orange, duh. And it just kind of, I don't know if you guys can see, but it makes it look really, really pretty. There's kind of a shift to it too. So when you're turning, yeah, we making magic up in here. I'm so happy with the look, you guys. All right, I'm gonna throw on eyeliner, lashes. I don't have any from a Black-owned company, and then I'll be right back. All right, you guys, so this is the finished look. I am so happy with the way that it came out. I did do my lips off camera because I can't really talk and do my lipstick. It's a really awkward situation, but it is so beautiful. I went in with the matte Fenty Uncuffed in the Stunna Lip Paint. And then, of course, the gloss down the middle with my Mama Pat McGrath gloss in Divine Rose. This is the pink, part of the pink lip trio. I think the look came out absolutely beautiful. I love it. Again, not only is it a beautiful look, but go support your Black-owned beauty companies. They are amazing. Clearly, the quality is there. The variety is there. You can create so many different looks with all of the great products. So again, thank you for listening to me, guys. Thank you for all the support you show. Please like this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so. Leave a comment down below. I love reading your comments and getting to know you. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.
Yeah, she's crazy, but her crazy's